Hey everybody, it's Emma, and today is Wednesday, April 22nd. Just a little while ago, I left the house to go to school actually to pick up a test prep book, which is right there on the floor. So now I can prepare for the SATs at home, I guess. So it's been about a month since we've actually gone to school, but we still have enrichment activities to do, which is just optional work to do. But I think I'm still gonna do it. So right now I have some math to do, and I've also, during this time of social distancing, I've developed a new hobby of making worms on strings, which sounds kind of weird, but I'll show you what they look like. So this is one I made, and it's just a black one. I also made a pink one, and it actually has a string on it. And this is a gray one, and it's a work in progress. And this is the original one that I didn't make this one, but it's the actual worm on the string, I think. So that's what's going on right now. I think later on in the video I'm gonna do a tutorial on how to make them, but right now I think I need to finish up some work, and then I'll update you when something else happens, I guess. I also forgot to show this orange one, which is much larger than the other two I made. That's the collection of worms on a string so far. Okay, now it's actually time to do some schoolwork. So I finished one math assignment, but right now I have to do a little more note-taking for math, and also I think I need to do another assignment for math too. So I think I'm gonna do that, but after I'm done with the note-taking, I think I'm gonna go and make a coffee, and I also might eat a snack. So yeah. It's a little while later now. It's 3:51 right? Since the last time I vlogged, all I've been doing was a little bit of more homework, and I ate lunch, which consisted of avocado toast, and I also started making another worm, which kind of sounds weird, but I don't know. But I decided to do a little tutorial on how to make these worms, in case you're interested, but if you're not, I apologize. You can click off this video. So after looking back on those clips, I realized that for my worm on the string tutorial, the instructions are not that clear and were kind of confusing. So I decided to use this audio instead, and yeah. So the first thing you want to do is cut a piece of yarn, and the length should be how long you want your worm to be. After you cut out your piece of yarn, tie a knot at each of the end and like leaving a little piece of string at the end of each knot. And then after that, you want to cut a bunch of smaller strings. Then after you have all your strings, you want to tie all your little strings around the big string in between the knots. Make sure to pull it down so all the strings are tightly packed in together. After you finish tying your strings, it will look like this. I decided to use this one because I've already finished tying all the strings around it. Yes, so after you do that, just trim the edges a little bit so they're somewhat even. They don't have to be like perfectly even. Try to cut off the long strings, but don't cut off the ends of the big strings you tied, because those two ends will be the worm's tail and its nose. After you do that, then brush your strings. Sounds kind of weird, but I'm using this small Hello Kitty brush I just randomly found in my bathroom, and then just brush it out. And I found it easier to brush when you move the brush in a circular motion. So after all your strings are fluffed up, you want to brush it like just normally. And then once all your strings are brushed out and are all facing in like one direction, trim the strings to your desired length. And then you can select which side you want for the head and which side you want for the tail. And then for the head side, just glue 2 googly eyes on it. And then I just got the excess fluff from my brush and then wrapped it around the front string. So the transition from the nose to the head look like slightly more natural, I guess. Yeah, so that concludes the worm tutorial, and the battery on my camera is flashing, so I think I'm gonna try to make this quick. Yeah, I apologize if you found this tutorial kind of weird, but I just like making worms because it passes time and I like to do it when I'm bored. But anyway, I think I'm gonna go on a run because it's kind of cloudy outside, but it's also kind of sunny, so I'm not sure if it's gonna rain or not. So I think I'm gonna go running now before it rains later.